videos on business studies. We are still in the topic of marketing mix, and today we will be looking at what goods and services mean. And I'm sure you already know this, but it's part of the topic, and let's go through it. So you're going to learn again what is a good, what is a service, and also what are the tangible and intangible features of a product. So looking at a good is a tangible item that you have. There's a physical property to it. You can touch it, you can feel it, right? And of course, and in this instance, we also exchange cash for goods or products that we buy. A service is also a transaction between a buyer and a seller, but most of the time it doesn't involve the physical product. Although in the picture you see this guy holding a box to deliver a particular item to the client or the product, that is true. But let's focus on the service provider in the sense of delivering this item to the client or the customer, and that is the part of the service, right? Not so much of the product. The client would have bought the product first, but it needs to be delivered, and so that is a service that this individual, looks like Green Man or Superman, yeah, for the matter, okay, that's providing this service to the customer. And yes, there is an exchange for cash between the buyer and the seller because it is still fulfilling a need or a want for the customer. And so, what are the features of a product? You have tangible feeling features, and you have intangible features, right? So you got the shape, the size, the color, the quality, the packaging, the taste, right? These are all tangible features. You can feel, you can taste, you can see, you can like, because you can do all these things. And at the same time, the intangible features, the brand may be there, but maybe it may not be so known to you, very known to you. So the perception plays a very important role. You can't feel the perception, but you can just it's not, this brand is not so good for me, right? You can also look at the style, the fashion, right? These are intangible because you can't really feel it, right? But you could perhaps just have a gauge of how the product is, right, in terms of the style and the comfort or the feeling that the product provides. And also some customer reviews. Why do we call it intangible? Because although you may not be able to touch it so much and things like that, but it still gives you a little bit of a feeling. It gives you a bit of an understanding of the product before you buy. So it's not so much of the tangible features all the time, it's also about the intangible features. What do you get out of it? How important, how famous is this brand? I'm not going to spend this much amount of money for it, right? And let's look at the customer reviews. Wow, they're good reviews. Okay, so these are intangible, right? You can't see the reviews, you can't feel it, but it makes you want to buy because of what customers are saying about it. So there you go, a bit of understanding of tangible and intangible features. And this is the end of our slides. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. We will be meeting again in the next video. Till then, stay safe.